Hello, my dear children. This is P. Venkateshwarlu, PGT Physics. In previous video, we discussed a free body diagram. So, what is free body diagram? Free body diagram is the diagram which represent all forces are acting on the body. Okay, we discussed at rest condition means equilibrium, net force is zero. At the time, what is the balanced force and acceleration is zero. We know that if force is applied, the body moves. So, we have to find acceleration along Newton's second law, Newton's second law, and inclined plane. Children, inclined plane. So in the inclined plane we have to take one body. Okay, so here which is at rest we have to find some data. Okay, so then string or wire. So in the wire how we can get the values? Yes, now angle of friction, angle of repose. Okay, now here pulley block system completed, and we call it Atwood machine. Okay, for this case, so how to find acceleration? Children, acceleration a is equal to m2 minus m1 by m1 plus m2 into g. Then tension, children, tension here, tension T is equal to 2 m1 m2 divided by m1 plus m2. Here I think it is third one. Okay, now we will discuss connected body, the motion of connected body. Children, connected bodies, connected bodies, connected body. See here, my dear children, suppose we have to take a plane surface in which we have to take two masses. Here m2, here m1, and here one string is there. Okay, force is applied. Okay, between 2 and 1. Okay, tension force is exist. Okay, in this case we have to find acceleration and tension. How we can find in this case acceleration? Here we know that my dear children, sum of the all forces acting along x direction equal to the product of mass into acceleration. Here we know that F is equal to ma. Here F is equal to what is mass? Effective mass. M is equal to m1 plus m2. Okay, now so F is equal to m1 plus m2 into A. So then A is equal to F divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, here equation 1, it will gives acceleration. Then how we can find tension? How we can find tension in this case? Children, here how we can find tension? Now see children, here free body diagram. According to free body diagram, body A and body B. Here body A and body B. Okay, here the acceleration moves leftward direction. Got it? Leftward direction. Now here we know that here T is equal to horizontal, T is equal to m2g. Here the tension is m2g. Okay, m2g. here in this case the body moves here in this case at body B, T is equal to or T is equal to m2 into A, mass into acceleration. Here the tension value is m2 into A. Got it, children? Yes. Next, the motion of a body on the inclined plane. Okay, here already we discussed children. Here rest condition, if the body moves tends to slide. Okay, what is the acceleration we need to find. Okay, now the important one is motion of a body on the inclined plane. So consider a wedge or inclined plane. Okay, here some angle theta on which we have to take one body. Okay, yes, mass is there. Because of mass, weight is acting downward, W equal to mg. Then normal force acting perpendicular to the surface. Okay, so and we can make one axis. Here some angle is there, theta. Here how much angle is there? Same angle. And so the component of weight vector along vertical direction mg cos theta. At the same time, opposite side mg sin theta. We can get mg sin theta. Means mg sin theta will give force. Okay, that is force. Got it, children? Here the body moves downward. Got it, children? Yes. Here whenever body moves downwards, here in opposite direction frictional force is acting. So which friction means? Kinetic friction. Got it, children? In this case, so a vertical direction, n is equal to, if the body moves horizontal means vertical no motion. Okay, at the equilibrium condition n is equal to mg cos theta. Okay, right. In horizontal condition, okay, yes, children, the body tends to move downward. Means we have to get mg sin theta minus fk is equal to mass of the body into acceleration. So according to Newton's second law, the sum of the all forces along x-axis is equal to mass of the body into acceleration along x. Okay, so this is equation 1 and equation 2, children. Equation 2. So we know that frictional force Fk is equal to mu k n formula is there. Okay, frictional force is depends upon normal like that. Okay, clear, children? N, we know that n is equal to mg cos theta. Right. See, mg sin theta minus fk means what? Fk is equal to mu k, coefficient of friction into n. In previous condition, friction is depending upon some factors like that. So here mu k, okay. Then n, what is n here? N is equal to mg cos theta. Mg cos theta is equal to mass into acceleration. Yes. Okay, here we can cancel the mass. Mass here, mass gets cancelled. Then finally, acceleration A is equal to G is common, G sin theta minus mu k cos theta. Got it, children? Got it? Here, this is the important. This is the important thing. How we can get the acceleration? If we know the acceleration, then we will find easily, children. Anything we need to find. Okay, time taken we have to find. So time taken, final velocity, everything we have to find. Okay, got it, children? Suppose we need to find which one, my children? We need to find say it is final velocity. Okay, see here, final velocity we will have to find example v final velocity of sliding body. We have to find, very important, children. So final velocity, we know that here initial velocity 0, final velocity we don't know, we need to find displacement. Okay, s is the displacement, or s is equal to l. Okay, here l path, l, s equal to l, children. Then a is equal to what, children? Here from the derivation, g into sin theta minus mu k cos theta. Okay, so motion of a body on the inclined plane with rough surface, rough surface. For rough surface, friction can exist. Okay, got it, children? Now we have to use formula v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Okay, got it? Now v square minus 0 square is equal to 2 into a g sin theta minus mu k cos theta into l. Okay, got it, children? Now v square is equal to 2gl sin theta minus mu k cos theta. Okay, so then what is v final velocity? Root of 2gl sin theta minus mu k cos theta. Got it, children? Very important thing. So here no friction. No friction means what? No friction means mu k value 0. Okay, so we have to substitute in this mu k. If no friction, so v is equal to 2gl sin theta minus 0 into cos theta. Okay, 0 into cos theta. V is equal to 2gl sin theta. Okay, with friction we have to get final velocity. Without friction, final velocity. Got it, children? See here, if your body slides down, in this case we have to find the acceleration. So then from the acceleration, so we have to find final velocity. Okay, so if there is no friction, mu k value is 0, so then we have to find final velocity. Now coming to next free body diagram, which is belongs to motion of two bodies. Motion of two bodies, my children. Motion of two bodies. Motion of two bodies. Okay, here in this case we have to take one table. This is a table. Okay, on which we have to take one block. Okay, and one pulley. We have to take one pulley, children. Yes, this is pulley. Here we have to take a string, Okay, and here we have to take another body. We have to take another body. Here the body is M2, body is M1. Okay, this is pulley. Tension is acting like this. Okay, got it, children? Yes. Here in this case, children, if it is rest, two bodies are rest. Rest means acceleration is 0. At this condition, so we have to write, my dear children, T is equal to tension T is equal to M2G. Okay, got it, children? Tension T is equal to M2G. Okay, got it? Then tension T is equal to here the tension T is equal to M1G. Okay, got it, children? We didn't consider T is equal to M1G. Okay, here it is horizontal surface. If it is in motion, okay, if it is in motion, okay, motion means here M2 body is greater mass. M2 body is greater mass than M1 body. In this case, here what happened? The body slices down. Okay, body moves downward. Here body moves rightward. In this case, T is equal to, okay, children, T is equal to M1A. Okay, here T is equal to M1A because body moves rightward. Okay, got it? That's why T is equal to M1A. So this is equation 1. Then here M2 body. Here for M2 body we consider clearly here M1, here M2. Okay, here because of M2 is greater mass, the body moves downward. Okay, downward. Got it? Here, so we have to write M2G. Here tension is there. Okay, M2G minus tension. Tension is equal to mass of the body into acceleration. This is equation 2. Okay, got it, children? So how we can write this from the previous manner? Okay, body moves downward means, okay, what happened? M2 moves downward. Okay, in this case M2 is positive. Okay, opposite direction T is negative. Okay, that's why. So the main formula is the sum of the all forces along y direction is equal to mass of the body into acceleration along y direction. Okay, by this we have to get. Okay, from 1 and 2 we can get the acceleration. Okay, from 1 and 2. Okay, M2G minus M1A is equal to M2A. Rearrange this, children. M2G is equal to M1A plus M2A. Okay, here M1 plus M2, A is common, M2G. Now acceleration A is equal to M2 by M1 plus M2 into G. Okay, this is acceleration. Got it, children? Here how much the body, here two bodies are moving, how much acceleration means, here this is the acceleration. Now in this case, how we can find the tension T? How we can find? Okay, so this is equation 3. So from equation 3 and equation 1, okay, from 3 and 1, okay, so we know that children, T is equal to M1A. Okay, T is equal to M1 into what is A? m2 by m1 plus m2 into g. Okay, rearrange this. T is equal to m1 m2 by m1 plus m2 into g, children. Okay, so this is the tension. Okay, so when we have to use this, children? Okay, motion of a two bodies. Here one pulley is there. Like this situation, we have to take acceleration a is equal to m2 by m1 plus m2 into g. Then tension T is equal to this, children. Okay, got it, children? And some more information based on the circular motion, children. Okay, so dynamics of circular motion, some introduction. Okay, dynamics of circular motion. Okay, children, here what happened? It is center. Okay, if the body moves in a circular path, we can say circular motion. Okay, a body moves circular path, radius is r. In this case, velocity is always tangential. Okay, here if the speed is constant, we can say uniform circular motion. Got it, children? In this case, if the body moves in circular motion, here two forces are acting. Are acting. Okay, got it, children? See here, towards the center. Okay, towards the center, the force directed towards the center is called centripetal force. Okay, here the force is centripetal force, and in this way, for this reaction, opposite centrifugal. Okay, centripetal, Fc means centripetal force. Centripetal force means what, children? Force. What, children? Force which is acting towards the center of the circle. Got it, children? Then centrifugal, Fg. Centrifugal means the force which is away from the centripetal force which is acting away from center of the circle. Got it, children? If two are equal, Fc is equal to Fg, the body moves in circular path. Otherwise, okay, Fc is not equal to Fg, no circular motion. Got it, my children? Here, while a particle moves in a circular path, two forces are acting towards centripetal, towards away from the center, centrifugal force. Okay, and here we need to consider what is the formula for centripetal force. Centripetal force is equal to mass into acceleration. Which acceleration? Centripetal acceleration, AC. Centripetal acceleration. Okay, centripetal acceleration means what? Acceleration towards the center. Okay, got it? So what is the formula? AC is equal to V square by R. Okay, AC is equal to V square by R. Fc is equal to M into V square by R. This is the centripetal force formula. Okay, according to this condition, both are equal. Centrifugal and centripetal force magnitude is equal, children. Okay, clear, my children? Next, next children, motion of a car on a banked road. Okay, in this case, we have to discuss free body diagram. Motion of a car on a banked road. Okay, see here. So we have to assume a car or a vehicle turn in banked road. Means example in Nandala Cherukatta curve is there. Okay, so there we have to observe that banking, somewhat banking. Okay, the road is like this. Okay, somewhat one side is lower, one side is upper, like this. We have to observe some cross section. Okay, here the body vehicles are moving. Okay, so consider one situation. Okay, a car is moving. Okay, a car is moving. Okay, got it, children? Here in this case we have to write free body diagram. Okay, got it, children? In this case, weight is acting downward, children. Weight is acting downward, W equal to mg. And normal force, it is R. Okay, normal force, children. Normal force, it is reaction or normal force. Okay, in this case, the force is acting horizontally downward. Okay, like this. Okay, here force. Now we need to assume vertical component and horizontal component. Okay, like this. Here we have to get some angle. Now in this case the component of r vector are cos theta. Okay, at the same time for this perpendicular we have to get r sin theta. Okay, here also we have to get some angle. Okay, here we have to get some angle. In this case the component of force along horizontal direction, so we have to get instead of force f cos theta, and for this perpendicular in this way we can get f sin theta. Got it, children? So I will write here free body diagram, very important one. Here angle is theta. Here you have to take one body. Okay, so we know that weight is downward, W equal to mg. Normal force, it is n. Okay, and we have to take a vertical component. Here angle, some angle. Here n r cos theta. In this perpendicular r sin theta. Okay, got it, children? Now we have to take force. Here some force is acting F. Here we have to get some angle. The component of force along horizontal, we can get F cos theta. For that perpendicular we have to get F sin theta. Got it, children? Very important. At last I will explain component of vector. Very important. Vector means force W equal to mg r n, like that. Here suppose a force is acting in different direction, like this, children. Okay, F. So here how we can represent? If it is horizontal, we can get. For this I have to draw line mutual perpendicularly. Okay, here it is x-axis, it is y-axis. Here I identify some angle. Okay, got it, children? Here the value of force along x, fx, along y, fy. Okay, got it, children? Now so I need to change y-axis like this. Here fy. Got it, children? So we have to find fx and fy. So we know that sin theta cos theta. Sin theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side, opposite side by hypotenuse. Okay, here the value f here fy, here fx. Okay, sin theta is equal to opposite side fy by f. Here in this case fy is equal to f sin theta. Okay, fy is equal to f sin theta. Got it, children? Good. Then cos theta. How we can get cos theta? Adjacent side fx divided by f. Then fx equal to f cos theta. Okay, got it, children? Here that's why we can write always fy along y f sin theta, along x f cos theta. Got it, children? Okay, suppose here a vector is there, a vector. Okay, that's why a along x ax, a cos theta, ay a sin theta. Got it, children? Based on the angle. So this is component of vector, my children. Okay, very important one. Based on this, based on component of vector, we can get this free body diagram. Okay, got it, children? So observe carefully how I will explaining so how vector is drawn, how we can get sin theta cos theta. Okay, so if any problem, I will explain once again. So and one more time we have to discuss after opening our school. Got it, children? Good, children.